Oh, listen, it's fantastic. I think the front office deserve an awful lot of credit. I think Steve, Brad, the whole lot, all of the front office. I mean, it's great to see so many people in the stadium. I think the last two home games to have 10,000 plus. I mean, I said at the supporters' evening that I think we may need more seats in that stadium, and I think by the time it comes around, I think we will. So it was great, really encouraging to see so many people in the stadium, and just delighted that we were able to win the game. Probably could have played a lot better, to be honest. Didn't think it was one of our best passing performances. I think credit to them. Our first half was a little bit scrappy, but I thought the fight that we showed was very, very good. I think we did create some opportunities. I know Paolo, Niall, Kyle, first half, Cameron. So we've had opportunities. I just felt as if we could have played a little bit better, but obviously delighted to beat a very talented New York team. I mean, you can see they've got tremendous quality, excellent coach, really rate John as well. So just really, really pleased. Massive 3 points for us. I don't know. I mean, teams have pressed us before, and we tend to be able to play out with. So I don't know. I mean, you get games like that, where maybe you don't play as regards passing statistics as well as you would like, but I think the most pleasing thing is to win the game. I think the players deserve enormous credit for being able to win a game like that. It was very tight. We had some chances and we were able to go and win the game. So again, it's always a continual process. Just again, the players deserve an awful lot of credit for the fight that they showed to be able to keep going and to win the game. I think set pieces are always crucial. I think for us, we've got players that can score from set pieces. I think for us it's just trying to capitalise on it. I think that's something that we want to see more of, if I'm being honest. And great to see the delivery from Oscar and Paco attack the ball, and then same great delivery from Paolo, great header from Luke. So delighted for the boys. They've worked really hard this week on not just set pieces, on a number of things, and that's again, it's the most pleasing thing for me as the coach, when you've got such a great group of young men that are desperate to get better and are hungry to get better. You need to make sure that you're responsible and that you teach correctly, and you give as much back to them as you can, because they're giving everything they can for me and the coaching staff and for us as a club. So I feel a responsibility to make sure I give as much, if not more, back to them. It's obviously pleasing. I mean, I think the most important thing for me tonight was just getting 3 points. I think it was a really big game for us. I think it was important to make sure that we did win the game, and that's the most pleasing aspect for me, is that we managed to fight through and get the 3 points, because it's a big 3 points for us tonight. I mean, that'd be huge. But I didn't even know they'd gone first. I haven't seen any of the results. So yeah, I mean, look, Dave, again, very good coach, some really good players. So it'll be a very tough game for us. I think they've moved to a new stadium, and it's a bigger pitch, which seems to have suited them. But it should suit us as well. So it'll be a really good game, to be honest. Again, Mike's a good coach. They've got good players. They play the correct way. So it'll be an exciting game, but it'll obviously be a very tough one, because they're obviously having a very strong season themselves. But we're looking forward to it. Oh yeah, look, you're always hoping. I mean, I think Luke could, no exaggeration, Luke could probably jump up and head that exit sign up there. So again, when you've got athleticism like that, it's get him on there, And I thought Cameron battled away really hard. I thought there was a lot of times he perhaps could have had some free kicks and didn't get them. So it was just when you look at it again, trying to get a little bit more size up there, a little bit more energy, and he's got good pace. And the most difficult thing for me tonight was actually trying to pick the team, because when you look at how well the lads did last week, you're having to sit down and speak to 5 players and say, listen, you're not going to start the game, and that was really, really hard. And it's great, that's what you want as a coach, but it's very difficult to sit down when you care for people to have to say to them, listen, you're not going to start this one. But it's testament to the quality that we have, and I think the last 2 games are an insight into what we're all about. We've got players that can all play, and that can all go and start, and it's difficult for me, because each and every time there's a game to play, is trying to select the right ones that can hopefully try and go and win the game, and you're trying to encourage others not to be too disappointed, and to encourage their teammates, and that's something we've been excellent at, and my hope is that will remain that way from now to the end of the season. Yeah, I mean, again, we're looking forward. We'll look to the next game, but yeah, I mean, we still get to play them, so it's on the calendar.